La, 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 la.
Hey guys, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I hope you've all been good and got what you wanted, and that what you wanted was for world peace. Because you're a horrible person if you didn't wish for that and just wish for presents instead. Yeah. Okay. Santa's been good to me, but that's because I wish for world peace first. Yeah. Anyway, for Christmas, I got a few things. Chiefly though, I got this. Now I'm going to try and see if I can see what it looks like on there. The Nikon D3100. It's a very sexy little piece of equipment, very good. I've been testing it. I'll throw some pictures on there that I've uploaded so far. But yeah, with it I got the, well, not with it, but I got a little alpha cap. Now it's meant to be for the Sony camera, but quite honestly, because we're Team Alpha Productions, I thought it was awesome. So you just clip that on there and we're good to go. So yeah, try not to use auto mode quite as much as most people would, because it'd be hilarious you trying to see me take a picture there actually, because I've got the lens cap on. And we won't take a picture because the SD card I'm using isn't that camera, so we'll just cut that bit out. But yeah, it's a nice little piece of equipment. A digital SLR camera, which is awesome. Thank you, Dad. So yeah, I've been extremely spoiled this year. What next? I've been watching documentaries. I've got a bit of a fetish for documentaries at the moment. Obviously what you can see there is not a documentary, that's Bane. Although that would be awesome to see a mockumentary of Bane. Anyway, so yeah, I've been watching documentaries like Restrepo, I think it's called, about an outpost in Afghanistan that was named after one of the soldiers that died in that group of soldiers when they took the little part of the hill, which is very good. I'm watching another one, I think it's called Taxi to a Dark Place. Let's have a look. Taxi to the Dark Side, which is about the torture of some prisoners in Iraq and Afghanistan by the American military of some variety. It's a very interesting look to see if it's just bad apples or they were under orders. It's quite a cool documentary so far. Anyway, so I've got a bit of a documentary fetish going on, and it seems like that's just a military documentary fetish as well. But no, there's one, Into the Wild, that I'm looking for to track down. If you want to send me that, fair enough. Cheers. About a guy who just lives in the wilderness in Alaska. It's pretty awesome. He died in 2003. Not because of that, but might have, I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Project that we're working on, untitled at the moment. Working name is just End. James Jefferson and Adam Jenkins will have talked about it in their blogs. Essentially an end of the world project. I don't mean that the project will end the world, I essentially mean that the film that we're trying to make, short or feature wise, we don't know yet. We don't know the exact story, but we know that it'll have a strong female character lead, or a weak female character lead, we don't know yet. Excuse me 1 moment. It'll have an apocalyptic feel to it anyway, but with maybe with a bit of a twist, we don't know. But we're aiming to have very little dialogue in it, not because I can't be asked writing a script, which, you know, I love doing, just essentially because we want the film to speak for itself, you know, because we're really arty. Equipment, I've been looking up different equipment, sound equipment. Zoom 4HN or NH, I can't remember the exact names. There's a few out there, there's just hundreds of things to choose from. But yeah, essentially I want to make the audio so that it's separate. At the moment I'm using the Rode video mic and it's great and everything, but if you want to edit the sound and overlay it over the top of the video instead of not being able to use the video because the sound's not good, and not being able to use the sound because the video is not good, if you know what I mean. I want to be able to overlap it, so getting a recording pack so that we can do that would be ideal. Anyway guys, I'm going to get going. So I love you all so much, and bye.